As the fighting rages on in parts of Sudan, our humanitarian operations in the country are virtually impossible, which for us is to support the more than 15 million people that were already in need. The fighting has triggered displacement, as we have heard. The Sudanese people and refugees, 28% across South Sudanese states bordering Sudan.
The prison break and the especially of people who are wanted for war crimes and crimes against humanity.
We're very, very deeply alarmed by the prison breaks. As you know, impunity has been a huge issue in Sudan going back decades. And we strongly feel, and the High Commissioner has said, that this impunity is at the root of a lot of what we are seeing today. When you see continued impunity for serious violations of international human rights law and international humanitarian law, it emboldens the perpetrators. And we are very concerned. Hundreds of thousands of people have fled their homes to find places of greater safety at any cost and face abuses en route. But thousands remain trapped in residential areas where fighting has taken place, with shelling and use of heavy weapons, trying to use any period of calm to reach places of relative safety.
So the situation is obviously very fluid, it's very chaotic. There are huge numbers of people moving inside the country, but also moving towards the borders. We know that people have moved up to Egypt and have crossed the border there. The government have given figures of, the last ones we saw were 16,000, but I think that will rise now. On the border with Chad, 20,000 people have crossed, and we've started registering people there. And then going to South Sudan, around 10,000 people have crossed the borders there. In addition to that, we know that people have moved into the Central African Republic, and we know that people have also crossed into Ethiopia, but we don't have exact numbers there. We're trying to get as much access as we can and to move much needed life-saving aid to those people who have crossed. So sadly, we're not seeing any improvements at the moment in the global displacement situation, but that just means that the international community needs to come together and really try and do more to address the conflicts that are driving people from their home, but also provide that much needed humanitarian aid for the immediate support.